What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? As always, welcome to the Chris Thorne Show. What's going on, everybody? It's your man, Chris Thorne. As always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching my content. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Ladies and gentlemen, take a look over here. You have a young lady by the name of Kentavia Blackful. I think I said her name correctly. And what happened to this young lady is right before her 12th birthday, this young lady was struck in the head by a stray bullet. Yes, you heard it correctly. She was struck in the head by a stray bullet while she was preparing for her 12th birthday. Now, how fucked up is that? But before I get into the story, I want to say this. I recently just did a story about a man by the name of Ronald Davis. Ronald Davis rammed his car in the back of a police cruiser or whatever. And once the police was getting out the car to see what was going on, he looked up and Ronald Davis was in his face, getting ready to attack him with a knife in his hand. Ronald Davis ended up losing his life. And people in his town was protesting and pretty much trying to say the cop was wrong for killing him. A man who was in a threatening stance to kill somebody, a cop, and they pretty much trying to put it out there that he was wrong for what he done. But here's my thing right here. This young girl wasn't doing anything. She was minding her own business. A stray bullet hit her in the head and she died. Let me repeat that again. This young girl wasn't doing anything. A stray bullet hit her in the head and she died. Where's her protest? Serious question. Where is her protest? As of right now, from my understanding, they are looking for the gunman. But ladies and gentlemen, don't take my word for it. Let's have a listen. This is for yourself.
And many of the mourners tonight were children who had planned to attend that girl's birthday party. Instead, they said goodbye. A sea of balloons for a family drowning in grief.
Happy birthday, dear Savior!
And belated wishes for a happy birthday for a girl who will never see another.
It was just at the beginning.
We had a plan.
The parents of Kentavia Blackful still reeling from the loss of their oldest child, taken by gunfire. The 5th grade honor student died last night on her 12th birthday, some 24 hours after being hit by a stray bullet while sitting in her family's living room. Police say shots were fired at someone on the front steps.
If you have seen some, some, heard some, let somebody know. You could do it anonymously, you could write a letter, give it to somebody.
Kentavia's loved ones say her future seemed limitless. She was president of the student council and a member of the math and
She was the ideal big sister, the ideal role model for any kid.
Kentavia had planned to have a skating party on her birthday. Her family is still going to have that party on Sunday, but now it's going to be a fundraiser for her burial expenses.
How about that? A young lady, they say she was the president of wherever they say she's the president of. I'm sorry, I can't remember what they said. Just stay quick. Because it's heartbreaking to hear stories like this, especially somebody on their 12th birthday, then on the 12th birthday, you got one more year till you hit your teens, and the mother and the father, my heart goes out to them, this is just a fucked up situation, you understand? Let's get right into it. Let's see what the story says. So it said this happened in Harvey. A South suburban family is left devastated after a girl who was shot in the head by a stray bullet died on her 12th birthday. Balloons meant to celebrate the anniversary of the day Kentavia Blackful was born are still in place as her parents are still reeling from the loss of their oldest child. This was their oldest child. The fifth grade honor student died Tuesday night, roughly a day after she was struck by a stray bullet while sitting in her family's living room. Y'all see that? She wasn't doing shit. She was sitting up there, sitting in her living room, about her own business. 9 times out of 10, this was niggas who did this. Was after somebody, just started shooting all over the place and had no regard to what children was around or anything. Now, like I said, probably niggas. Probably. Meaning there's maybe a chance it could be some white fools who did this. But I seriously doubt it. Let's go. Police said shots were fired at someone on the front steps outside a straight. Excuse me. Police said shots were fired at someone on the front steps. You see what I'm talking about? See what I'm talking about? No regard. Shots were fired at someone on the front steps outside. A stray bullet went through the main window and struck Kentavia in the back of the head. Damn, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, yo. If you have seen something, if you know something, heard something, let somebody know. You could do it anonymously. You could write a letter, give it to somebody, and say Kenneth Donald Kentavia's maternal grandfather. Kentavia's loved one said her future seemed limitless. She was president of her school student council. She was president of the school student council. Fifth grader. And a member of the math and basketball team. Wow. You don't hear too many fifth graders get into curricular extra activity like that nowadays, but this young girl was doing it all. She was doing it all. Excuse me. She was the ideal big sister, the ideal role model for any kid, Donna said. Kentavia's family members were putting finishing touches on her birthday party at the time of the shooting. That's fucked up. That's fucked up, y'all. That's fucked up. My emotions are running, but I'm trying to keep it together and show support for the family as much as possible, said Bretta Blackful, Kentavia, if I said the name right, Bretta, Bretta Blackful, Kentavia's grandmother. This time, because we can't change the outcome, we're here to support the family and do all we can to make sure people are lifted during the tough times, said Pastor Marcel Fears of Overcomers Life Church of God in Christ in Harvey. So far, Harvey, no one is in custody. How ironic is that? A $3,500 reward is being offered for information in the case, according to community activist Andrew Holmes. Kentavia had planned to have a skating party on her birthday. Her family is going to hold that party, but now it will be a fundraiser for her burial expenses. Poor baby. Jesus Christ. Poor baby. It'll be held in Glenwood Roller Rink on Sunday from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. McFarland and Walker Funeral Home on Chicago's South Side has donated its services for Kentavia's funeral, which is still being arranged. Again, ladies and gentlemen, young lady sat here, mind her own business, lost her life to a stray bullet. But yet, I don't see none of them people who was protesting for Ronald Davis. Nobody said anything about this. You know, as a matter of fact, I don't see nobody in Kentavia's town protesting about this. Now, however, again, let me tell y'all, it is a beautiful thing to see black people come together. And it's a beautiful thing to see people do the balloon release. I like to see stuff like that. But still, where's the people who claim they, so upset about the violence that's going on, that's pissing them off so bad? Where are they marching, for these children? Nowhere to be found, all right? Nowhere to be found. Where's the people who should be marching for the mom and the dad? Nobody nowhere around. But I could be wrong. Maybe something will pop up later and saying that people were marching for this young girl. But as of right now, I don't see it. But then again, this story is a few days old. Still ain't heard nobody marching. Why not? But marching for Ronald Davis, a man who put his own self in line of fire and got clipped. But the police was wrong. Excuse me. But the police was wrong for defending himself. How ironic is that? How ironic is that? Wow. Guys, I got something else pulled up. As a matter of fact, I think this is supposed to be the balloon release of young Kentavia. And I want to play this for y'all. But first of all, it says right here that the police are continuing to looking for the gunman who did this. Let's listen.
Robin and Larry, it has been 3 days since this young girl was shot inside her own home. That happened on Monday night. She then died on Tuesday, and police are still searching for a gunman. Meanwhile, family and friends are still coming to grips with this tragic death.
Justice for Tay-Tay!
Justice for Tay-Tay.
Balloons meant for a birthday party instead released in memory of Kentavia Blackful. Hundreds of people came together for a vigil for the 12-year-old outside her Harvey home last night near 158th and Paulina. Kentavia's family says they were watching the Bears game in their living room Monday night when shots came from outside, piercing through the window. Kentavia was working on her computer, picking out T-shirt designs for her birthday party when she was shot in the head.
I forgot to mention that for what I read, yes, she was doing T-shirt designs and stuff, picking out stuff that she wanted to do for her 12th birthday, and look what happened to her. Out of her own business, man.
The 6th grader at Gwendolyn Brooks Middle School was the president of her class.
She was a leader. No one led her. She led others.
This is a baby we're talking about. She haven't even really experienced life yet. And the position she was in, life was fun to her.
Police say they believe 2 men walking by the house Monday night are responsible for the shooting, but they are still working to track them down. They were apparently aiming for a man outside the home. There is a reward for any information that leads to an arrest. Harvey police are encouraging people to call them. Reporting live in Harvey, I'm Kelly Davis, WGN News.
What I always tell y'all, when it comes to these gang affiliation or people that you associate yourself with, if they can't get to you, who they gonna get to?
If you have type 2 diabetes, even if you eat healthy and exercise,
they're gonna try to go after somebody that's close to you, and a lot of times it is children. Now, I'm not saying that the person was aiming for the child, but at the same time, though, you didn't give a damn, what was going on with the child. And I'm pretty much sure whoever was shooting all over the place knew their children was in their house, but they didn't give a damn because they were trying to aim at the person who was sitting on the porch. Okay, but again, nobody protesting about that. Nobody protesting about that. All right, young girl getting ready for her 12th birthday, shirt designs and every damn thing. Nobody ain't saying shit. I'm probably one of the few people who probably even talking about this baby who lost her life. I think my man DJ Just Jay talked about it. Shout out to him. I think he talked about it the other day. But this story's days old. You look it up on the internet, some of them saying it's 4 days old, 5 days old, however many days old it is. And I ain't really just seen nobody talking about it. Nobody talking about it. No protest. Again, why? But a grown man, Ronald Davis, got all the intention in the world. You even had activists saying that by them seeing a police video that clearly showed that Ronald Davis was in the wrong, saying that, they still got questions now, even though they seen the video. They seen the video and still talk about they raising even more questions. What the fuck? What more questions do you have? But whatever floats your boat. But I got questions about this baby. What was going on? What did this person do? What did this person on the porch did so bad that you went to this neighborhood and tried to spray that person and had a disregard for little youngin's life? That would be my question. But I told y'all, in the era we live in now, when people try to get you, they don't give a fuck. They coming after you. And if they can't get you, they're gonna go after something that you love. And unfortunately, this young baby took a bullet for whoever these fools was coming after.
This story's new tonight at 9. Friends and family gathered in South Suburban Harvey to honor the young girl killed in a shooting this week.
Kentavia Blackful died on her birthday, her 12th birthday. Her promising life cut short by a stray bullet. WGN's Patrick Elwood spoke to her family, and he joins us now live from Harvey. Patrick.
Micah and Joe, as you would imagine, it was a very emotional scene out here tonight. Friends and family gathering to remember this young lady who died on her 12th birthday. A balloon release for a slain Harvey girl, Kentavia Blackful, who died on her 12th birthday. Tonight, her family and friends gather to remember her and to celebrate her life.
She appreciated it, I appreciate it, the whole family appreciated it.
Her death has shaken this community. Classmates left trying to grasp what has happened as her mother and father now turn to making funeral plans. A younger sister, still likely not comprehending the gravity of the whole situation. It was Monday night. Kentavia was making birthday plans with her mom when shots came from outside, piercing the front window. Kentavia was sitting at her computer when she was shot in the head. She was choosing t-shirt designs for her birthday party. Police believe it was one of two men walking by Monday night who's responsible for the shooting and aiming at a man outside the home. Her grandfather, speaking on behalf of the family tonight, says her potential was unlimited.
This is a baby we're talking about. She haven't even really experienced life yet. And the position she was in, life was fun to her.
Kentavia was the president of her class. She was on the math team, and she tutored other kids. And in the cruelest of ironies, she took the peace pledge at school, designed to promote peace and avoid conflict among her peers.
She was a leader. No one led her. She led others.
Heavy hearts and a birthday wish that now takes on a different meaning altogether.
Happy birthday to you.
Her mom and dad say they're going to go ahead and have that skating party that Kentavia was planning. That'll be this Sunday. A lot of people undoubtedly will show up to show their support.
This story's new tonight at 9. Friends and family gathered in South Suburban Harvey.
Let me tell y'all something, and this is another thing that I bring up too when I do these shows. Let me tell you something. If y'all know people is out here in the streets hanging around the wrong crowd, why the hell do y'all allow them around y'all property bringing that shit to your doorstep? You understand? If y'all know that they're out here in the streets doing all kinds of fuck shit, and you know they getting into shit, why do you allow them to be bringing that shit to your doorstep? Meaning, I'm saying, why do you let them come around knowing that that shit will follow them? All right? But then again, it could be a possibility that you probably didn't know. But come on now, if we got people who come to our house, a lot of times we do know shit, but you know, sometimes we just turn a blind eye to it. Hopefully this will wake a lot of people up and stop turning a blind eye to shit like this. If you know motherfuckers in the street and they in the streets doing all this fuck shit, drugs and all these gang habits or whatnot, where that shit can follow them to your doorstep, you gotta start telling them sometimes, partner, nah. Hey, you going on somewhere else, bro. I know what to do. I can't fuck with you like that. I know what to do. Because that would have sounded like to me. Just taking an estimated guess. Whoever this person they was after, to the point that they walked and saw this person start spraying, it had to be either drug deal or gang affiliated. Or then again, it could be more possibilities. He could have stole somebody's money. He could have robbed somebody. Or it probably could have fucked somebody's girl. Who knows? It's just speculation. Because you know niggas crazy over females too. You fuck that girl, they shoot you over fucking that girl too now. Niggas will shoot you over anything now. Anything. So all those things could be a possibility. But I got a feeling though, it's either gang or a drug deal gone bad. Or either they robbed somebody. Could be either one of those three. But people, you got to be careful who you let around your home. Sometimes you got to sweep around your front porch and get rid of all that dust on your front porch. Because in order to stay clean, you got to get rid of the dust. All right? So meaning, if you got motherfuckers you know who out here in the streets doing all this stupid shit, hey, sometimes you got to just cut your ties and say, hey, man, get the fuck away from my shit, bro. I don't need none of that shit coming to my doorstep. I don't need none of that shit coming to my doorstep. Or females. I know what you do, chick. Get that shit away from me. I love you, but I'll talk to you from a distance. Or when they do come, limit the time that they come. Let them come in, say, hey, what's up? Say a few sentences, get the fuck out. No spending the night, no none of that shit. Get the fuck out. I love you, but a person like you, I gotta love you from a distance. Amen to that. Amen to that. To the mother and the father, my deepest condolences to both of you. This is one of the few stories that I have done that the person actually wasn't doing anything but minding their own damn business, getting ready for their 12th birthday and got hit with a stray bullet. That's why a lot of people say bullet has no name. If it's going to hit a motherfucker, it's going to hit him. So my deepest condolences to both of you. I can only imagine what it feels like to lose a child because I don't have any. But you have my deepest condolences on this one. And I do hope and pray they catch the motherfucker who did this and throw them under the jail. And whoever this person they was after, maybe I need to cut y'all ties with them. Because now you see the trouble they bring around your doorstep. Preach. Anyway, justice for Tay-Tay. And I hope she do get it. It's your man, Chris Thorns. Thank you for listening. And catch y'all next time. Peace.